This scholarship will pay your full tuition fee and your living expenses for the whole period of your study. But before we get into it, if you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like, share and comment and help support my channel. Let's get started. Today we are at the University of London and we are going to talk about the Hyundai Motor Group Scholarship. Let's start with the benefits, and it says the value of the 2025-2026 Masters Award is £27,730, from which tuition fees will be paid in full. If the tuition fee charge is less, the difference will be provided as a stipend. The PhD award will cover tuition fees for 3 years of full-time study, as well as the tuition fee for writing up in a 4th year. An annual stipend of £22,780 in 2025-2026 will be provided each year and paid in termly installment. So for master's programs, you're going to receive this amount. They are going to pay your tuition fee and the rest is going to go to your living expenses. However, for PhD students, you are going to pay your tuition fee and you are going to receive this amount in stipends. £22,780 is what you are going to receive each year till you are done with your PhD program. Then here it says scholarship recipients will be invited to participate in various networking events and seminars hosted by the donor during and after their studies. The donor being Hyundai Motor Group. They will also be able to participate in academic and networking activities as alumni of Hyundai Motor Group Scholarship. This network and collaboration model between Hyundai Motor Group and the scholars is designed to support this next generation of change makers beyond their studies as they apply their expertise to careers across the African continent. Then we have eligible programs. Any full-time 1-year master's degree program beginning in 2025-2026 academic year. So you can apply to any program at the University of London, that's a master's degree. Then any full-time research degree program beginning 2025-2026 academic year. This is good news because you know that in the UK, you can't move with your dependent if you're applying to just a normal third master's program. But if it's a research program, you can move with your dependent. So if you're able to get a scholarship or if you're able to apply to the research program and you're admitted, you are able to move with your dependent. Applicants to courses within the College of Development Studies, Economics and Finance, and College of Law, Anthropology and Politics are particularly encouraged to apply. Part-time courses and 2-year master's courses are not eligible. Then we come to the candidate criteria. The first one is this scholarship is open to African nationals who are ordinarily resident in Africa. This scholarship is open to international fee-paying applicants only. New admissions only. Program starting in 2025-2026. Applicants for the MA scholarship must possess or expect to be awarded an international equivalent to a first-class honours degree from a UK university. Applicants with a non-UK degree must be in top rank as evidenced by references and transcripts. Applicants with 2-1 may also apply but will not be given preference. Applicants for the MPhil or PhD scholarship must possess or expect to be awarded with an international equivalent to a master's degree with distinction from the UK university. Applicants with a non-UK master's degree must be in the top rank as evidenced by references and transcripts. Applicants with a merit may also apply but will not be given preference. Then scholarship applicants must have applied to SOAS but are not required to have received an offer of admission by scholarship deadline. An unconditional offer will need to have been received by the time the selection panel meets to discuss scholarship applications. So when you make your application, you don't have to wait to get an offer before you apply to the scholarship. You can just apply to the program and then you apply to the scholarship. Applicants must meet the English language condition of their offer of admission to study at SOAS if applicable. If your offer is conditional on English, please arrange your English test and ensure you meet the English requirement as soon as possible. Please note that this scholarship does not cover funding for pre-sessional courses. Pre-sessional courses are courses you take before your actual program starts. For instance, if you have to meet the English language requirement and you want to take an English pre-sessional course, they are saying they are not going to cover that funding. Then we have candidate assessment, and it says candidates will be assessed based on their academic merit by a selection panel. Candidate will also be evaluated on how the subject of their study is aligned with the vision of sustainable Africa transformation and growth. The assessment of your application will be based on the information provided in your scholarship application and in your online application for admission. The panel will review details such as degree results, personal statement, and other relevant information. Candidate must also submit a complete application of their program as soon as possible and then submit an application for the scholarship in order to be considered. Please note that complete applications for admissions can take up to 4 weeks to be considered by the department, although this duration can vary depending on the time of the year. You should be prepared to wait up to 6 weeks in busy periods. Candidates will need to have unconditional offer for their program by the time their scholarship panel meets. Late or incomplete applications will not be considered. Then to apply for the scholarship, applicants should follow the following steps. Step 1. Apply for your program. So to apply for a master's degree program, please see this link. To apply for an MPhil or PhD program, please visit this link. Guidance for applying to a research program and information on how to make a complete application can be found on the How to Apply webpage. And then step 2, apply to the scholarship. You must apply for the scholarship by 12 p.m. UK local time on 25th April 2025 via the online application form. So let's click the application form and see how it's like. This is the application form. It says here, this form will not send email confirmation to your application submission. Please take a screenshot of the confirmation page for your records if required. Now you're going to fill in your personal information here. So your application ID, that's the ID you were assigned after applying for admission to SOAS. You enter your first name, your surname, then your email address, your country of nationality, your country of ordinary residence. Have you been in your country of nationality for the past 3 years prior to the start date of this course? If not, please provide details. Title of the degree you intend to study at SOAS. Level of degree you intend to study at SOAS. Example, LLB, MA, MSc, or PhD. Then method of study. You select full-time. Length of course, you select it, and then your offer of admission. You select if you've received an unconditional admission, a conditional admission, or you've just submitted it and you are waiting for an offer. Then your fee status, you select international, then you click next here. I can't move ahead because I've not actually filled the form. So when you fill it, you're going to see how the whole form looks like. Now let's go back and see how to make an application to SOAS University of London. Let's click Top Masters application. It says applying for a postgraduate course. We are pleased you are interested in applying to SOAS. Application for postgraduate taught programs are open from the end of October to 31st July each year. So here are the steps you have to go through and what you need to do. So the first step is you pick your program. So you're going to click this. When you click this, you're going to find the postgraduate taught courses, the details, and their entry requirements. The next step is check the entry requirement. For our master's programs, we will consider a 2.2 or above bachelor's degree or international equivalent. Each program has slightly different requirements, so remember to check individual degree program pages for any subject-specific entry requirement. To know what you need to make the application, you have to check your program and see the entry requirements they need. Then we have the English language requirement. All applicants must be able to demonstrate that their English is at the required level to successfully engage with their degree program. The required scores and accepted evidence, tests, and qualification for our courses can be found on our English language requirement pages. So let's click this and see the English language requirement. We are not going to check the programs because the requirements for each program is different. So you can just click the link above and check your program for the entry requirements. They have country-specific entry requirements too, so you can check that. Now let's check the English language requirement. Here it says all applicants must be able to show that their English is of a high enough standard to successfully engage with and complete their course at SOAS. If you have not yet taken an English language test, you can still apply for your degree, but we will include evidence of language requirement as part of your offer conditions. In all cases, we consider the most recent test evidence. With this university, there are several ways to prove your proficiency, and they have exemptions. It says you do not need to provide evidence of your English language ability if any of the following apply. Nationals from a government recognized as majority English-speaking country who have successfully completed high school or a degree in respective country. You've completed a degree in UK or in majority English-speaking countries within the last 10 years. You've completed a degree that was taught in English from Canada, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, or South Africa if graduation is within the last 10 years. This basically means you don't need an English language test to make your application to the program. After you've checked the entry requirements, then you submit your application. It says make sure you have all the required documents ready when you submit your application. Academic qualifications. Color scan of degree transcripts listing your qualifications and all modules studied and marks achieved as part of your degree. If you are currently studying, an interim transcript should be provided. If your degree is complete, you should also provide your certificate. While your academic documents are not originally in English, you must provide certified English translations in addition to original documents. Proof of your English language level. This is not mandatory at the time of applying, but it will help with the processing of your application if you can provide this. A copy of the identity page of your passport, a CV or resume, supporting statements around 1,000 words in length explaining your motivations and suitability to study your chosen program. Your statement should be written in your own words. Please do not use templates. These are the required documents to make your application. If you need help writing your statement, I'm going to leave a link up here so you can check it, and it's going to guide you to write. Now let's see how to actually make an application. Now, to make the actual application, you come to your program of choice. This program is an MA in Anthropology of Food. You come down, we are not going to check the details or entry requirement because you've already done that, and you are going to click apply now. This is the application portal. If you are new, you click create an account, then you enter your details, your first name, your last name, your email, you confirm the email, you enter your birth date and then your postal code. You enter your password, you confirm the password, you click this tab and then you click create an account. After you've done that, your account is going to be created and you can start making your application. After making your application, you don't need to wait for an offer. You can start making your application to the scholarship. Good luck to all those who are going to apply, and I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment and help support my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.